The University of Maryland signs a pledge to reduce its environmental footprint across campus dining services. It's part of a worldwide trend to offer more plant-based menu options that are sustainably prepared.
We're going to be trying new food items and encouraging students to maybe get out of their comfort zone and try something new with us on the menu.
Allison Jaden is talking about a new initiative called the Cool Foods Pledge by the World Resources Institute, a global nonprofit that promotes environmental sustainability. The University of Maryland recently signed on to the pledge, committing to reducing carbon emissions by 25% in food that it buys before 2030.
The food that we eat actually has an environmental footprint, and each of our foods has a differing footprint. So if you're having a piece of chicken versus cheese or broccoli, that all has a different impact on the environment.
The pledge requires the university to measure and track the carbon emissions of its food and develop new menu items, such as ways to increase whole grains. Bart Hippel says many options are available, including vegan.
Well, right now we're standing at our salad bar. We have a 23-foot salad bar. With respect to the Cool Food Pledge, we're really emphasizing fresh produce and seasonal produce. So our fruit of the month is peaches that come from Virginia and West Virginia. Right here on the salad bar, we have some kale and some mixed lettuces that come from Turp Farm. We have working hard with positioning of food on the line so that when students come in, the first thing they see is the display of fresh vegetables. They have some roasted meats. And while we are serving burgers and pizza, it's way down the line.
We noticed that students from Generation Z were gobbling up the healthier options. Even those who still grab the hot dog and tater tots were on board with the idea.
The whole purpose behind this initiative is to engage and excite students in what we're serving on campus, and they are demanding that we have more fresh food, that we have more healthy food, and that we consider the environmental footprint of the foods that we serve.
There's a lot of food that's just like kind of destructive for the environment, especially with like GMOs and stuff, and it would be interesting to get like better food to be fed to the students.
I think for our generation, taking any steps towards sustainability is huge because many publications have come out recently with us having a very narrow window to make a lot of changes that past generations have kind of ruined the earth with. So I think anything that we can do right now to try to emphasize sustainability or environmental friendly policies is anything helpful, especially at the large institutional level, because that affects way more people than a few of us can.
And the university's dining services says PhD and capstone students are also working on the planning and implementation of the project. For more information on the program, you can log on to the World Resources Institute at wri.org and search for Cool Food Pledge.